Amanda here. Today we are going to be doing a knee-friendly strength workout using just a beach towel. So let's get started with our warm-up. Let's start out with a nice easy march. Kind of roll the shoulder blades back and down, pulling the back of the shoulder blades downward so that your chest is lifted, abs are in. Try to open up through that chest here. And let's place our hands out in front. We're going to take it into some chest openers, palms facing in. Pull the shoulder blades back and together, really opening up. The great thing about using a beach towel for your strength workout is it's portable, so you can do the workout anywhere. So you can take this inside, outside, whatever feels right to you, whatever works for the weather. Nice deep breathing here, 2 more. One left. And let's take it into a reach. Reach across. Let's stretch out that upper back. Really warming up through the shoulders, the back, and the chest here. A lot of these movements are going to require a lot of pulling and a lot of grip with the upper body. And let's take this into an overhead reach. Reach that palm up toward the ceiling, getting warm through that upper back, really lengthening through the lats. Keep this going. 2 more. And shake it out. Let's grab our towel and start with our first move. We're going to start with a standing row. So in this move, we're going to have an overhand grip on the towel, just outside of hip width apart, feet shoulder width apart. Start with the towel at chest height and set your shoulder blades back and down. Have a gentle bend in the knees, so soft knees and chest lifted. Ready? Let's pull in. From here, squeeze your shoulder blades and back out. Let's go for 10. Here we go. 10. Really squeeze. Exhale. 9. Getting that pull. The elbows should be traveling slightly pointed downward to prevent the shoulders from creeping up near the ears. Exhale as you pull. Keep pulling the towel taut, especially as you're pulling in toward the chest. We've got 2 more. 1 left here. And shake it out. We're going to flip our grip, underhand. From here again, we're going to be just outside of hip width apart, so my pinkies are just touching the outside of my thighs. Feet shoulder width apart. We're going to take this into a deadlift. Now, we're going to pull the towel taut, set the shoulder blades back and down. Already, you should feel tension building between the shoulder blades. Lift your chest, pull your abs in, and let's slide the towel down, skimming the front of the legs, pushing the chest out, just under the knees here, and then back up. Let's go for 10. Here we go. Hinge from the hips and pop back up. Push the chest out. It's a slow downward phase. 1,000, 2, 1,000, quick up. That's it. Keep this pace. Really exaggerate your chest out. Make sure that your back is flat and try to press your heels down into the floor to really target the glutes and hamstrings. Soft knees here, gentle bend, but the goal here is to get that stretch. 1 more. Hinging from the hips and back up. Let's take this to mid-back. We're going to flip the towel behind our backs, palms facing up behind, chest lifted. Again, we're just outside of hip width apart. So again, this time my index finger is just outside of my hips. Lift through the chest, pull the shoulder blades back and down, soft elbows. From here, we're going to lift up, squeeze through the mid-back and back down. Let's go for 10. Here we go. Exhale. 10. Getting that squeeze in the mid-back every rep. 9. Now with this exercise, you might feel that your chin or your neck wants to bob forward as you lift. Try to keep your head back in a neutral position for the chin, with the chin parallel to the floor. 3 more here. Exhale, squeeze. That's it. 2 more. 1 left here. And shake it out. Let's take it back to our rows. So once again, overhand grip just outside of hip width apart. Start at the chest, lift the shoulder blades and pull them back and down. Here we go. Go for 10. Breathe. 10. Now remember, you're pulling the towel taut as you pull inward, really squeezing through the mid mid, back, and shoulders. Exhale on the pull. Inhale as you go back out. Breathe through this. You've got it. 3 more. 3. Focus on that grip. 2. 1 more here. 1. And shake it out. Flip your grip. Underhand. Deadlifts. Feet shoulder width apart. Set the shoulder blades back. Pull the towel taut. Again, you should already feel the shoulder blades engage. Ready? Here we go. Skim the front of the legs with the towel and pop back up. Nice and slow here, pressing the heels into the floor. Remember, you're hinging from the hips, pushing the chest out. The back should stay flat the entire time. Breathe through this. Exhale as you come up. Inhale as you lower down. Breathing through this. Keep pulling the towel taut. You're pulling outward throughout the entire lift. That's it. We've got 2 more. Hinging from the hips. 1 left here. And back up. Let's take it to our behind the back pulls. So hands facing palms up, feet shoulder width apart. Your index finger is just outside of the thighs. Lift the chest, soft elbows. Here we go for 10. Really squeeze. 10. That's it. Exhale. 9. This is one of my favorite strength exercises. It really focuses on that mid back and the traps. The traps are a kite-shaped muscle that runs from the base of the neck down to the mid back. And oftentimes we have a tendency to round through the traps as we're seated all day. So this move, really lifting and pulling backwards, not only improves shoulder mobility, but also strengthens the traps. 1 more here, and shake it out. 1 last round. Overhand grip. Starting with those rows. Shoulder blades back, chest lifted. Let's go for 10. Pull. 10. Breathe through this. 9. Remember, the elbows are traveling just slightly downward. That ensures that our shoulders are not creeping up next to the ears. Sometimes when we row, we get a little too tense through the traps and we tend to pull our shoulders upwards. So we want to make sure that they're down and relatively relaxed, even though we're pulling with the back of the shoulder blade. 1 more here. Keep this up. And shake it out. Flip your grip. Underhand deadlifts. Feet shoulder width apart. Set the shoulder blades back and down. Pull the towel taut. Let's go for 10. Here we go. Skim the front of the legs. Back up. Hinge from the hips. Really press your heels down into the floor. If you feel your toes lift slightly from the floor, that's okay, as long as you feel like you're maintaining good balance. Breathe through this. We've got 4 more. Slow on the downward phase. Pop back up. Keep pulling outward to engage the back of the shoulder in that grip. 1 more here. Hinge from the hips. Woo. All right, shake it out. There's 1 more. Behind the back towel raise. Last set here. Palms facing up. Index fingers just outside the thighs. Lift through the chest. Ready? Let's go. Pull the towel taut. 10. Remember, soft elbows here. 9. Breathing through this. 8. Try not to let your head bob forward. 7. Get that squeeze in the mid-back. 6. Lift up and pull. That's it. Exhale. Inhale. We've got 3 more. 3. Really focus on that squeeze. 2. Working through that mid-back. 1. Whew. All right, shake out that upper body. Grab a water break here. I'll do more on our next move. Up next, we've got front raises. Now, the front raise is going to work the front of the shoulders. However, when we're in the front raise position, we want to use the back of the shoulders to offset what the front of the shoulders is doing. So we're going to have our hands, again, just outside of hip width apart, overhand grip, feet shoulder width apart, so same stance as our first round. From here, we're going to start at belly button height. Now we're going to pull the towel taut. Right away, I can feel my shoulders are sort of rounding forward. So I'm going to set them back. By pulling back and down, we've now engaged the back of the shoulder blades. So let's pull taut, and we're going to lift up to shoulder height, from belly button to shoulder. Let's go. Lift up and down. Now we're keeping tension on the front of the shoulders and the back of the shoulders throughout the entire 10 reps. You've got this. Exhale. That's it. Really focus on good posture here. Again, you're constantly pulling outward on the towel, keeping the grip strong. 3 more here. Belly button to shoulder. 2 left. 1 more here. You've got this. And shake out those shoulders. We're going to take this into a standing lat pull down. Now for me, I'm going to shift over to where my ceiling is a little higher. We're going to start up nice and high with an overhand grip, and we're actually going to be just outside of our normal hip width apart. We're going to go a little wider. From here, we're going to stand up nice and tall, and then pull, touch the towel down to the top of your chest. If you have a logo on your shirt, it's probably the top of the logo. Squeeze the shoulder blades back in together on the pull down, and let's go back up. Lift the chest, gentle bend in the knees. Let's go for 10. Exhale, pull, back up. Core is strong, pull. Now remember, the focus is on the downward pull. So if your grip needs a little bit of a break, take the break on the upward movement when you reach back up, rather than on the downward pull, because that is the focus of the movement. We've got 3 more here. 2 left, 2 left. 1 more. And shake it out. We're going to take it to our third move, bicep curl. So we're going to turn our palms facing up. Again, our pinkies are just outside of hip width apart. Feet shoulder width apart. Set your shoulder blades back. And we're going to pull the towel taut. The elbows should be nice and tight in toward the torso. We're going to curl and back down. So again, we're always pulling outward, but if your grip needs a break, take a break on the downward movement. Lift the chest, shoulder blades pulled back. Let's go for 10. 10. Really get that squeeze. Now, the nice thing about the towel is that you can curl up just a little higher than you could if you were using dumbbells. Dumbbells will often touch the top of your shoulder or get in the way at your chest. And so we can't actually go up as high. With the towel, we can get that extra little bit of that curl at the top to really squeeze. 1 more here. And shake it out. Shake out the shoulders. We're back to the top with our front raises. Once again, we're just outside of hip width. Feet shoulder width apart. Overhand grip. Remember, we're offsetting with the back of the shoulders. So pull the shoulder blades back and down and start at belly button height. Let's go for 10. 10. Really keep that tension on. 9. Now remember, you're not speeding through these. 8. You're pulling outward the entire time. 7. Keeping that isometric contraction in the back of the shoulder blades. Breathing through this. Soft elbows. There's just a gentle bend in the elbows in this move. They're not bending. They're just holding the same bend the entire time. 1 more here. Woo. Shake out those shoulders. We're going to go back to our lat pull down. So once again, we're going to go overhand, but we're going to widen that grip. Lift through the chest. Engage the back of the shoulders. Pull the abs in. Let's pull down to the top of the chest. Here we go. Pull. Squeeze through the mid-back and back up. Now remember, touch the towel down to the top of the chest. Exhale. Inhale. You're squeezing the back of the shoulder blades on the pull down. 5 more here. Really breathe. 3 left, 3 left. You can do it. 2 more. 1 left. And shake it out. Whew. Those shoulders are working hard. Let's go back to bicep curls. Flip your grip. Pinkies just outside of thigh width. Lift your chest. Pull the shoulder blades back and down. Let's curl for 10. Here we go. 10. Oftentimes in a bicep curl, both with dumbbells and with a towel, as we start to get tired, we let our shoulders round or creep forward. So try to maintain that strong core position here with the chest lifted. Good posture the entire time, keeping the shoulders pulled back and down and the chest lifted. 3 more here. Exhale. Remember, you can loosen that grip a little bit on the downward motion. 1 more. And Shake out those arms. One more round. We're going back to front raises, shoulder width apart, chest lifted, pull the shoulder blades back and down, and pull up. Here we go. Shoulder to belly button. Now remember, the back of the shoulder blades is always offsetting what the front of the shoulders are doing. Otherwise, we'll have a tendency to really round in this exercise. We want to make sure that our posture is strong. These towel exercises are slow and controlled. We're working on grip the entire time, gripping that towel tightly. 2 more here, 2 more. 1 left. Really set those shoulders back. Woo, shake out those shoulders. We're going wider, lat pull downs. Up nice and high, widen your grip, lift your chest, pull your abs in. Let's go for 10. Exhale, 10. Really pull down and squeeze. That's it, you've got it. Breathing through it. Squeezing through the back of the shoulders and gripping tightly on the pull down. 4 more. 4. Exhale. 3. Inhale. 2. 1 more here. Woo, shake it out. 1 more bicep. Arms should be getting tired here. Feet shoulder width apart. Pinkies just outside of thigh width. Lift it through the chest. Pull the shoulder blades back and down. Remember, keep those elbows in. Let's go for 10. Here we go. 10. Really focusing on strong curls here. Getting that contraction through the bicep at the top of the movement. You might also feel that your forearms are starting to fatigue. All of these moves did require a lot of grip strength. So that's okay, it's normal. We're gonna shake it out after this set. 2 left, 2 left, you can do it. 1 more. Woo. All right, shake it out, grab a water break, and I'll demo our next round. Up next, we're gonna take this into a standing shoulder press. So it's going to look very similar to our standing lat pull down. However, with this one, we're going to focus a little bit more on the pushing movement and then pulling back at the top of the motion. So again, we're taking that same grip, wider than shoulder width, overhand grip, just like we did for our lat pull down, feet shoulder width apart. We're going to start right around nose height, lift the chest, and we're going to push up and then pull back. And when we pull back, we're going to bring the arm next to the ears. So we're aligning at the top of the motion. All right, once again, starting at nose height, set your shoulder blades back and down, really lift that chest, and let's press up. So you're pushing and then pulling back down, nice and slow here. Exhale, push and then pull. So we're pressing up and then gently lowering down. And again, if your grip needs a break, go ahead and take that break, loosen up your towel a little bit on the downward motion, and really focus on the upward press and that gentle pull back of the shoulders. Breathing through this for 2 more. 1 left here, you got it. Whew. All right, lower it down, shake out your shoulders. We've got chin tucks. So we're going to place our towel just behind our chin or just behind the neck, lifting through the chest here. We're gonna hold the towel taut on either side with the thumb right around the clavicle. From here, we're going to press back. So there's going to be tension on pushing the back of the skull into the towel. And when we pull back, our chin should be traveling parallel to the floor, almost giving ourselves a double chin here. All right, so we've got that grip. Stand tall, ready, exhale, and push. And then release and just shake it out here. Let's go again. Exhale, push, and release. Breathing through this. Exhale, release. That's it. Keep this going for 6. You're gonna feel tension in the biceps as well. The biceps are holding an isometric contraction. Exhale. Woo. All right, shake it out. That's just to hold the towel taut on that isometric contraction. Our last move, we're gonna take this into a core twist. So we're going to use an underhand grip. We're going to come in really tight toward the shoulders. So my palms are facing in at my shoulders. And I'm going to stand nice and wide here, lifting through the chest, pulling the towel taut. I'm going to twist to the right. We're going to do 6 over to the right side, followed by 6 over to the left side. So again, holding that isometric contraction, lifting the chest, pulling the shoulder blades back and down. Let's go to the right. Here we go. Gentle bend in the knees. You should feel a resistance against the oblique on the right side. Pull as you twist. Pull. That's it. One more here. And over to the other side. Here we go. 6. It also should feel nice through the back of the shoulder blade. It should feel like a little bit of a stretch. That's it. 3 more. 3, 2, 1 more here. 1. Whew. All right, shake out that grip, shake out those shoulders. We're going back to our standing shoulder press. So once again, I'm going to where my ceilings are high, overhand grip, starting at nose height. Lift the chest, gentle bend in the knees. Let's push up and pull back. Here we go. 10, really focusing on the back of the shoulders. 9, working that range of motion. 8, you might feel a stretch through the pecs and the front of the shoulders when you're at the top of the movement. Exhale, push. That's it. 5 more. Breathing through this. 3 left, 3 left. You've got it. And again, shoulders should be getting tired here. A lot of this involves a lot of shoulder work. 1 more. And shake it out. We're going to take it back to our neck tucks. So place the towel around the neck, feet shoulder width apart. We're holding the towel taut. Let's go for 6. Here we go. Exhale and push. Again, you're giving yourself a double chin. Exhale, push. This one should feel pretty good. It should feel like it's building tension in the back of the neck where we often tend to slump a bit forward. 2 more here. Really working that neck muscle. 1 more. And whew, shake it out. Shake out those arms. We've got another core twist coming up. Now this time we're going to switch it up a little bit. We're going to stagger the stance. So right foot forward, left foot back. Again, we're going to have that underhand grip pulling in toward the chest. From here, we're going to twist gently. Now, if you prefer feet shoulder width apart, if it feels a little easier on your back, that's okay. You can stick with that position. Lift through the chest, pull the towel taut, shoulder blades back and down. Let's go to the right for 6. 6. Breathing through it. 5. In the feet shoulder width apart position, you're going to get a little bit more of the back of the shoulder blade, whereas when you're in the stagger position, it's almost entirely going to be core work. And shake it out. Let's go to the other side. Left foot forward, staggered stance. Pull the shoulder blades back and down. Let's go to the left for 6. Here we go. 6. Really squeezing through the obliques. 5. Remember, you're pulling outward on the towel, and you should feel the obliques kicking in. 1 more here. Whew, shake it out. There's one last round. So we're going back to our wide grip shoulder press. Feet shoulder width apart. Pull the shoulder blades back and down. Start at nose height. Here we go. Breathing through it. 10. Getting that full range of motion for the shoulders. And if you find that you need to go a little bit further out with your hands in order to get that pull back, that's okay. Do what feels right for your shoulders. Breathing through this. There's 5 more. Exhale. You got it. 4. Focus on that push up. 3. And the pull back. 2. 1 more here. 1. Ooh, shake it out. 1 more of our neck tucks. So place the towel behind your neck. Feet shoulder width apart. Holding the towel taut. Lift the chest. Let's travel parallel to the floor. Here we go. And release. So remember, you're not cranking your neck back. So the nose should not be lifting. You're pulling straight back to create tension as you exhale. 1 more here. and shake it out. Last move is our core twist. You can have feet shoulder width apart or staggered. Whatever feels right to you is totally fine. Whatever feels right for your back. So again, I'm gonna go with the staggered stance. I'm gonna pull the towel in toward my chest, shoulder blades back and down, and let's take it to the right for 6. Here we go. 6. Remember, you're squeezing through the obliques, engaging the core. Exhale. 2 more here. 1 left. And flip your feet if you're in a staggered stance. Lift the chest. Let's go to the left. 6 more. 6. That's it. 5. Bracing the trunk. 4. Abs are in. 3. Getting that squeeze. 2. 1 more here. 1. Whew. All right. Let's shake it out. We're going to do a little bit of stretching with the towel. So to start out, we're going to place the towel underneath the right toe. So from here, I'm going to hold the towel, step my foot out. Now this knee has a gentle bend in it. It's relatively straight but not locked, and the opposite knee is bent in a semi-squatting position. From here, we're just going to pull that foot toward us, really lengthening through the calf and the hamstring at the same time. Try to push your chest out and push your bum back, and you're really going to wake up that hamstring here. Really deep stretch in the back of the leg that's holding the towel. Nice deep breathing here. Try to relax through that upper body. I know it's hard when you're pulling the towel taut, but try to keep the shoulders as relaxed as you can. And just loosen that foot down toward the floor. Take the towel out from underneath and place it over on the other side. So once again, walking that foot out. Remember, this knee is not locked, just a gentle bend, while the other knee is in a semi-squatting position. And then we're going to pull the towel taut. Now, right now I'm rounding my back. I'm going to push my chest out to really lengthen. And again, you should feel this through the calf, through the hamstrings. You might feel a little bit of a stretch in the glute as well. Really pushing that chest out, lengthening through the trunk. Nice big exhale. Anytime, if you find that you're stretching and you're holding your breath, just exhale slowly and try to drop the shoulders down to relax the upper body as much as you can. And just gently lower that foot down, loosen up that towel. From here, we're going to take you to another towel stretch. We're going to place the towel behind the head. Now, I'm wearing my glasses. If you're wearing glasses, you can keep them on or you can remove them. It's really up to you. Now, I'm going to take the towel and I'm going to take my other hand, palm facing in, and wrap the towel along my cheekbone, coming alongside of my head. And I'm going to gently guide my head over my shoulder so my nose is pointing in the other direction. All right, let's get ready here. Wrap your towel around and then just gently pull your head to the side. Breathing through this. Try to lift the chest, lift your elbow. Just a gentle push on the range of motion for the neck here. We're going just a little deeper than we would if we were just turning our head to the side naturally. And lower the towel down, bring it back to center. We're going to shift our towel and take it over to the other side. So again, take that hand, palm facing in, wrap the towel diagonally around the side of your head, and then guide your nose. So you're basically looking at the inside of your elbow here. Try to lift your elbow up just a little bit. Again, you're gently pulling the towel in, just pushing that range of motion just a little bit here. Nice big exhale. And gently lower it down. Let's lower our towel down toward the floor and let's stretch out the chest. All of these moves had a lot of the front of the shoulder blade working hard. So just clasp your hands behind, roll those shoulder blades back, gentle bend in the knees, lift the chest, and then pull your elbows back. Really opening up through the chest here. Nice big exhale, relaxing through the shoulders. And shake out the shoulders here, take a deep breath in. exhale. We're all done for today. Thanks for joining me, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. See you again soon.